Alright, so the next major thing that we're going to focus on are bookmarks. And the reason why I say this is because, as I mentioned before with Chrome, once you log in, you have access to all of your bookmarks. So for that reason, it's important to know how to bookmark. So as I look at all of my different folders that I have up top, I have nothing about the news, and I love the news. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to simply add 4 sites for different news sites that I could do. I'm going to bookmark them, and then I'm going to create a folder. So the very first thing is I go to this box, which is like our search bar, or actually for like Firefox or Internet Explorer, this is our address bar. But you could actually do searches in this bar. I'll put in CNN, and it will go back real quickly and open a new tab here. And let's go CNN. And here we go. We got this one here. I'm going to simply click on the star at the top right, and I'm going to hit done. Now right away what you're going to notice is I'm going to have CNN.com somewhere here. Just got to find where it is. Oh, I already have it bookmarked right here. So let's actually move this one out. So it's over here now. I already had a bookmark before. One that I don't have currently is Fox. So let's say Fox News. And I just did a search. I'll click on Fox News right here, and I'll bookmark this one. Again, I hit the star, and I will say done. Another one I can do is MSNBC. Again, I'm simply in the address bar, I'm putting in a search here, and it's acting as both an address bar and a search bar. That's the power of Chrome. I can then click on the story that I want, and I'm going to, now this time, instead of putting the star, which we've learned, I'm going to take this document, I'm going to click on it, hold it, and drag it down into the taskbar. And let's do one more. Let's do ABC. I don't even know if there's a news site for ABC, honestly. Doesn't look like news to me, but let's just put it in here. So I'll put this over to the side. So now I have this as well. So what I'm going to do now is, if you look here, I have folders, and I want to make a news folder. So the way that you make a news folder is you go over to the 3 lines on the far right hand side. In past, it's been a wrench, and it does change occasionally, but it's always located at the far top right. I'll click on it, and there's a section 4 tabs down called bookmarks. The very first thing I want to show you is the default setting for bookmarks is actually off. So it'll look like this when you go to Chrome initially. In order to show the bookmark bar, I'm going to go back to the 3 lines, go 4 down, and if I go to bookmark or go to show bookmark bar, which is the first option, it appears again. I also now want to manage these. So I'll click on the 3 lines again. If I go down to bookmarks, which is the 4th one down, I then have bookmark manager, which is the second option. If you look here, I can now see all the different folders and bookmarks that I have. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a folder by clicking on the organize second option here and selecting the second one down, add folder. And now I can title this, and I'll say news. Once I have my news folder, I could actually just simply select the bookmark that I want and drag it down to the folder for each one of these. And now, instead of having across the top all the different news agencies that I want, I now have just a folder with all of my different news sites that I want. So that is how you bookmark and organize your bookmarks.